Good afternoon, Timmy talkers, and I hope you're all well. And a happy Boxing Day. As you know, I had my Christmas Day yesterday. And as it's Boxing Day for me, I've dined out entirely on Twiglets, peanuts and chocolate biscuits, as it should be. I've just been reading online about a beautiful Christmas tree in County Durham. It was planted to remember the fallen from the war and was decorated every year in memory of those people. Anyway, someone snuck up to it in the middle of the night with a chainsaw and cut it down. Why you would do that, I don't know, but it's just the mindset we have. Pointless vandalism for vandalism's sake. And the police have said they'll investigate it thoroughly and give out the full punishment that the law will allow, which we all know will be a fine stopped out of the perpetrator's benefits at 50p a week until it's paid for, so not to cause them any hardship, and 10 hours of community service, unpaid work, which will cost more to implement than it would have done just to have paid somebody to do it. Tens of thousands of pounds of court time and police time, and resolve nothing. The tree will still be broken. So I was having a little think, because that's just the very tip of the petty crime iceberg. I've been walking around lately and noticing the litter and graffiti that costs us all a fortune to pick up and put right. The perpetrators, if they're caught, they'll get, as I said, a nominal telling off. They'll find out why they did it, and it'll be a terrible upbringing, a broken home, impoverished background. Now, I would suggest that most impoverished backgrounds anyone could have had was working in a northern mill town in the 18th and 19th century for pittance, the risk of death. Lucky to get a hot meal at the end of the week, and they didn't cause any trouble. Now, I'm not suggesting we should go back to that, because fortunately we've moved on. But how about this? Rather than these petty, limp-wristed, hand-wringing punishments, we catch the person who did it, strip them down to their underwear, and stake them to the village green with a big sign saying exactly what they're there for. It wouldn't be so bold then, would they? Humiliation is the only way to stop anybody doing anything. They wouldn't be able to boast they got an ASBO or community fine that they're not paying, or community unpaid work that they're not going to do. They wouldn't go to prison and come out with their rosary beads they're given and then wear them as a fashion accessory, thinking how cool they were. Their friends would drift away from the person who was humiliated. They wouldn't then try on the one-upmanship. They wouldn't then go shoplifting. They wouldn't then go smash windows for the sake of it. They wouldn't terrorise people in parks, and they wouldn't do anything if the thought that they would be stripped naked in a stock-type situation on a village green with everyone knowing who they were and what they'd done. Humiliation would fix it all. It would be incredibly cheap to do, and most satisfying for the people of that immediate area to see that punishment was being mooted out. Yes, there would be a lot of liberals wearing scarves from different nations saying this is not how we treat people in a civilised society, but perhaps we're not a civilised society anymore. Perhaps we are circling the drain of terrible things happening, and we need to have a reset on how we think about people who make 99.9% of the law-abiding, polite, nice society feel. When are the 99% going to have to stop locking themselves in and hiding themselves away and be able to walk around because they've taken that 1% of the shit of society and humiliated them and stopped them upsetting everybody else? Whew, that was a big one today, wasn't it? Tomorrow, I think there will be it won't be any more light-hearted. Shall we just say it will be an unpaid promotion on the behalf of the Hungarian tourist industry. There we go. Please look up Hungary in their Christmas market videos. And then we'll have a discuss about it tomorrow. So today, it will be, I fought the law and the law won. Unfortunately, they rarely do by the clash. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.